Hello everyone, today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make this gorgeous hair clip with tulle and glitter stars. To make this clip you will need a hair clip in the length of your choice. Obviously it depends on the size of the stars and how big you want to make it basically. So this particular hair clip that I'm using is a 3-inch or 7.5 centimetre clip. I've got this roll of tulle here, and this tulle is 2¼ inch wide or almost 6 centimeters wide, and I got this from AliExpress. Everything that I use I will link in the description below. I have these dies which I used to cut out my stars. I used this one here, and these I got from my local craft store. I will link some in the description below which are similar to this. The size of the star is 1.5 inch or around 4 centimeters, and the die cut machine that I use is actually an old 𝘠𝘓𝘭𝘆, but you can get different kind of die machines online. You can even buy some stars that are already pre-cut if you don't have a die cut machine. I've got this lovely silver glitter, and I really like this one because in the light it shines all different colours. So this is the one I've chosen today. Again, I will try and link this one in the description below, if not very similar. You will also need a lighter just to run around the edges of your star, just to take away any frays. I've got my Fiskars fabric scissors and my hot glue gun already heating up. So as you can see, I've already cut out 3 stars, and I've also cut out 3 felt pieces as well to back my glitter. Now this is a chunky glitter and it is quite stiff, but having the felt on there just gives the stars extra sturdiness and just make them sit nicer. So I do recommend backing them with felt. So taking one of my glitter stars and my hot glue gun, I work on half of the star first. So I just pop the glue on 3 of the spikes like that, not too close to the edges because you don't want it to seep out. And then I line up the felt, and then as you push it down, that glue will spread out toward the edges just to line that glitter. And then I just lift the other half up and glue the other half down. Again, not too close to the edges because when you push it down the glue will naturally spread out toward the edges. So that is how I line my glitter stars. And then using the lighter, because as you can see you get some little fluffy bits that come out around the edge, I just use my lighter, and as you can see that really neatens up those edges. And there you go. I'm going to repeat that now on my other 2 stars. So we've got our 3 stars now ready lined. Next you will need your roll of tulle. Again, this is 6 centimeters wide or 2¼ inches wide. And you will need to cut off 60 centimeters in length or just over 23.5 inches in length. And what we're going to do is fold the tulle in half. So now we've got 30 centimeters in half. And taking a needle threaded with some strong thread, I didn't show you this at the beginning of the video, but yeah, you will need a needle and some strong thread as well. And also to line my hair clip, I use 1 centimeter wide ribbon as well. I again didn't mention that at the beginning of the video, I apologise. So we've got our tulle now folded in half. Starting on this open end, I'm just going to fold it in half to find the middle, and I'm going to go in through the middle point up to the top and pull it through to the knot. And then I'm going to continue now sewing all the way along the middle just by going in and back out, in and back out, in and back out, and you want to do that around sort of just over ½ centimetre distance. And I'm doing this by eye the rest of the way, so I'm sort of looking at it by eye to where the middle is, making sure it keeps nicely lined up, those two layers, as you're sewing. And you want to do that all the way along till you get to the other end. I've come out of the end now. I'm going to pull it all the way through. And as you can see, it gathers up nicely. And then taking my clip, I'm going to take the end where I started sewing and the end where I come out, and I want it the length of my clip. So I'm going to just pull my fabric until I get it the length of the clip, so about here. Holding that in place, I'm just going to go through this end and knot it off so that it can't pull any tighter or become any looser. So I've just popped it through, and in this loose loop I've gone through a couple of times, and that will form a knot. And then I'm going to trim off the excess thread, and then you can even this out. Even out the ruches and the gathers like that. And then taking these ends, I like to just bring them together, overlapping one over the other. So I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit of hot glue on one side. Be careful, because obviously with it being tulle, it is got holes in it, so you can burn your fingers if you're not careful. Just push those together. So I've kind of closed in that end. Do the same with the other end. Pop a little bit of glue on one side and then just overlap. Being careful not to burn your fingers. So this is what we've got now. And then taking a 1 centimetre wide ribbon, I'm just going to heat seal this raw end, and I'm going to use this to line my clip. You want to match your ribbon to your tulle, the colour you're using. So obviously I'm using white, so I'm using white ribbon. And I'm just going to place some glue around a couple of inches down that first end. Pop it on the underside of the clip, around 1.5 centimetres. Then I'm tucking it inside that pinch part, and then over the top. And then you can kind of see how much you've got to trim off at this point. So I'm going to cut it off about there. Again, heat sealing that raw edge. And then stick down the rest inside of the clip. So I'm just going to open the clip and pop that down on the inside. So we have this lined hair clip now. Next I'm going to place some glue along the length. And we're going to stick on our tulle. Making sure the gathers are how you want them, spaced out nice and evenly. Just push that into the glue. Again, being careful that it doesn't seep through the holes in the tulle. You don't want to burn your finger. I'm just going to stick this end down onto the clip as well because it's sticking up a little bit. And now we can add our stars. To add the stars, I like to add the 2 outside ones first and then the middle one. So taking one of my stars, placing a nice big dollop of hot glue on there, making sure one of the points is at the top. I'm going to stick it on this first edge, not right up to the edge but close to the edge of my clip. You can just see where the clip starts there. And then taking a second star and again sticking it on the other end of the clip. So there's around a ½ centimetre gap between these 2 points. And then taking our last star, this one's going to sit in the middle. I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on each of these points as well. And line that up in the middle. And then the last thing you can do is to separate these tulle layers just to make it look extra fluffy. So I'll just grab the 2 layers and just pull them apart. You won't be able to right at the end because we did glue them together. But as you can see, if we compare this side to the other side, that just really fluffs it up and makes it look pretty. So I'll do the same on the other side. And there you go, there is your finished tulle and glitter star hair clip. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you press the bell button, that will turn on notifications. Thank you for watching everyone. Bye.